Marcus up to 2, Aiden up to 4. Marshall's good. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Everybody's hot at the horn. Here we go. A2 F1 underway here. Nice clean start. Brian's a little more gentle at the start. Almost lets Aiden by inside of him. Wants to make sure he doesn't have the spin-out issues that he experienced first time around there. I guess maybe I'm thinking of the touring car race. Oh, Brian does lose it coming off the front straight. Aiden makes the move into third. That is the only change thus far to our qualifying order. Chris Jones around on it. 17-8. Your hot lap so far, 18-1 for Marcus, a 3 for Aiden, a 9 for Fong, 19-5 for Gilbert. 30 seconds have gone by. 4.5 minutes remain here. On to the back, your leader in red, white, and blue, Chris Jones. Jonesy, getting it done all day. Your TQ and win in the A1, a strong win in the A1. Marcus Williams, 17.5 was the best lap there on lap number 2. He is 0.6 of a second behind your leader, Jonesy. Farrell back by another 6 and half a second to Brian Fong, under 2 seconds to Gilbert Santos. So tight race here after 3 and now 4 laps. 17.661 for Chris Jones. Hot lap of the race. He now has 0.8 over Marcus. Marcus running in the orange, your 2 car. Aiden in the 3 is all yellow. Brian, white and blue, running in the 4 slot right now. 17.8, 17.8 for Marcus and Aiden. A little catch up there for Marcus. He is now 3/4 of a second back. Still in touch with your leader down the front. That's Jones and then Marcus. And then the 3-4 are tied as well. Aiden racing over Brian. Brian, 17.8 last pass, is his best of the race. He is 4/10 behind Aiden, and perhaps the race to watch. Brian closing quickly here in between the S's. Third car, the 3 car is in yellow. Pulling wide as the 4 car. Fong chasing Farrell. Farrell guarding his corners. Coming onto the back. 3-4 battle. Brian a little wide. At the loop, meanwhile, Jonesy on a 17.8, 18-1 for Marcus. Aiden Farrell, 17.7, his best of the race, just shy of the race's best lap. He's 1 second behind Marcus and half a second up on Brian Fong. Still a very tight race between the top 4. Gilbert's back by 4 seconds. Can't count him out just yet. 2 minutes in and 3 to go. Jones around on a 17.8. Marcus an 18.1, 18.3 for Aiden, 17.9 for Brian. Here comes Gilbert around on an 18.364, his best of the race. Brian has a pass on Aiden for the 3 spot. Aiden looking to get it right back. Can't quite get there. Woo, that was close though. Down the back they go, Brian and then Aiden. Meanwhile, in between the S's, your leader, Chris Jones, a little tight turning into that second turn of the first S. Lost a little time there, but he has Marcus by more than a second at this time. Aiden got the 3rd back. Good race brewing here between 3 and 4. Aiden Farrell and Brian Fong. They are down the back. The final 2 cars down the back there. They've traded positions twice so far. Actually, I guess they must have traded positions 3 times so far since Brian started in the 3. Down the back, our lead pair is tightened up. Chris found a dot. Marcus is right there closing in. He found another one. Marcus now all over the back of Chris Jones coming out of the second S. Marcus in orange. Your leader in red, white, and blue. Official gap half a second, then 2.5 seconds back to Aiden, who has stretched out over Brian Fong by 1.5 seconds. At the loop here, it's a 17.9 and an 18.1. Chris Jones stretches it back up to 0.7 of a second. Out of the second S. Jonesy back to smooth. Skipping those dots this time. They are tight. That is the best race going down the back here, 1-2. Marcus Williams trying to hunt on Chris Jones. Jones slides it at the loop. A little more catch up for Marcus. In between the S's they go. Officially less than 3/10 behind is Marcus Williams in orange. Down the front. These drivers are running these F1s right on the edge here at In Control. Out of the sweeper they go. Marcus side. Marcus in tight. He could have touched the back of Jonesy's car there. Out of the second S. Jones a little smoother. Marcus a little tighter. Marcus had an inside line that couldn't stick. Onto the back they go. Into the sweeper again. Marcus has been taking advantage at the loop. And he does so again. He's closing in again. Within 1/4 of a second here down the front. Jones, then Williams. Then it's Brian Fong back into the 3 over Aiden Farrell. Down the back you 1-2. 15 feet between the 2 cars at their peak speeds down the back. Mark a little wide coming into the second S here. First S rather. Tight in the second S though. So right now, Chris Jones 1/4 of a second up on Marcus Williams. 2.8 to Brian Fong in the 3. 4 seconds more to Aiden. 2 seconds to Gilbert Santos. Half a second now between 1 and 2 as Jonesy stretches out his lead a little bit more. Final seconds ticking off, drivers. Oh, race is over. Jones crazy after getting off the straight. Not enough, though, for Marcus Williams to take advantage. Jones is going to come across victorious for the race day with his second A win. Chris Jones breathes a huge sigh of relief over there as Marcus grumbles. Marcus in the 2, Fong in the 3, Farrell in the 4. They all get in 18 laps. Gilbert Santos in the 5.